Good morning, good afternoon, good evening across the country, around the world. Welcome to No Man's Sky. Yeah, I'm starting a new series. I saw Quill18, Scott Manley, and who else? Oh, Conflict Nerd Dylan playing this, and it spoke to me. Reminds me a bit of Freelancer, which was a cool game, oh gosh, 15 years ago or so by Microsoft. You fly around, you resource, and you do stuff. But this is super open-ended. It's really, I enjoy it. I know there's been a lot of interesting comments out there on the internet about what was promised and what it is. I didn't really check into what was promised and what it is. So, new game.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization.
Okay. I have to admit, I've actually played about 8 hours of this game already, and then I found an online... Awesome, live support. I found an online fix to erase your game and start a fresh one, because I want to start again.
Shield kinetic system online.
Good, shields, excellent. Want to start a new game, fresh, and apply a few of the tricks I've learned to the early game to kind of get a leg up.
Scanner damaged. Repair required.
Must repair scanner, alright. Anyway, wanted to get a leg up on stuff, so that I could get a little ahead.
Propulsion jetpack online.
Jetpack online, awesome. Anywho, wanted to get a leg up on things, so I'm starting again, and I'm going to do a few
Multi-tool
tricks.
and mining laser attachment operational.
Excellent, multi-tool, beautiful. Anyway, she keeps interrupting me. I wanted to get a leg up on things.
User initialization sequence complete.
Planet. The Hearted's Yatis, I think, in the Euclid Galaxy. Weather, powder snow, Sentinel Standard, and I didn't get a chance to see the stuff. So it's a cold planet, which is okay. You do have to deal with the cold. See, I'm moving the mouse right now, so it moves my perspective. That's how it works. That's my ship. This is all the damaged stuff that goes along with it. And I failed. I did not start a timer. Oh, well. So this is where it starts. You're on this planet, and there's not much tutorial. There's not much help, aside from kind of experimenting and what I've seen on the internet. So I'm going to try to help everybody out who watches this. That little floaty thing right there is a sentinel. They watch you. If you do too much on a planet, they will go after you. I'll try not to do that too much, because that's kind of... Whoa. And again, personally, I don't usually go for first-person shooter games, but this is good enough. I'm okay. I have put in about 8 hours, and it's after about 6 hours, I get, what's it called? I get a little nauseous. So, E, you see E? The E key, that's the main button that you use to interact with things. And you gotta hold it down to make it activate things. Whoop, and we're in our ship. Launch thruster critically damaged. Press tab. Launch thrusters. We need 3 more Kerite sheets. Click, and that was just a left click to get that to clear. So we're in our ship. I'm gonna press the tab button, and that brings up our inventory. We're in the starship, so it comes up with the starship screen. And as you can see, the cursor is that big circle. I'm not a huge fan of how everything moves. It's kind of weird. So, this is our inventory on our ship. We currently have 15 slots. 5 of them are currently populated. Launch thruster. Critically damaged. We need 3 more Kerite sheets. Okay, Kerite sheets. So there's 1. Pulse engine. We need Heridium. Another 2 more Kerite sheets and some zinc. Deflector shield is charged. Our photon cannon is charged. We have 1 Kerite sheet. Empty slots. Well, as you can see, you can install technology. We don't have any more. Or you can craft things by pressing E. And Kerite sheet takes 50 of iron. Well, good thing iron is very, very plentiful. Oh, you can sort. I actually haven't used this yet. I usually just have it on all. We need to make Kerite sheets first. That's the main thing. Click out of that. Left click, or right click, I'm sorry. So we have, this is our starship inventory. As we can see, we have exosuit and multi-tool. You can click on it, but it takes a little longer. It's not always that terribly responsive. Or you can use the A and D keys, just like it shows there. But back to the exosuit. So this is what keeps us alive. Our jetpack, hazard protections. Right now it's protecting us from the cold, and life support. I don't have anything to charge it with. We'll end up getting things charged with. And these are the empty inventory slots in my environment exosuit. There we go. And then D button to the starship. D button again to our multi-tool. Multi-tool is what we use to mine. So we got our mining beam, and that's going to get charged with isotopes. We will need some plutonium, I believe. Our scanner is damaged. We'll need carbon. And our analysis visor is damaged. We'll need some iron as well. So iron is the big thing we want to go for first. So we're going to go ahead and E to get out of the ship. And we'll come to this guy in just a minute. So this is our crash site, I guess. I mean, there's no backstory. We know nothing about who we are, what we look like. We really know nothing. We are Jon Snow. We know nothing. This is some debris. Atlas Pass V1. That's something we'll get to later on in the game. But here's some cargo drops. Again, E to interact. Oh yeah, and like most games, W, S, A, D, and of course, where you're looking is by the mouse. The E button, again, is to interact with things. E. Plutonium, good. E. More plutonium, no surprise there. Let's see, this will be something else. A Gek charm. A Gek is one of the civilizations that we deal with here. E. And new technology. Ooh, a pulse jet improvement. Maneuverability and longer boost times. Cool. That's fun. Alright, so let's see. We're going to cruise around. We're going to walk around a bit near our crash site and see what we can find. See how that plant is glowing? That's something. It's platinum. That's nice. We don't need it. We need iron. Oh yeah, so we have the multi-tool. One left click brings it up, and it's set to mining beam. I bet, aha, yes, iron oxide. We need a bunch of iron right now. Fire, collect, collect, collect. As we can see up in the top right, my mining beam is overheating, so it backs off, and then it cools. Alright, we got a good amount of iron, at least to start for the moment. 48 more iron to craft a Kerite sheet. What is this, more iron? Oh, that's just part of the landscape. Sometimes you get those interesting, like, plinths of rock, and they're not terribly helpful. Aha, more iron. Nope, but you are iron. Let that cool down. Mine, 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 mine. Boom. Alright, so I got a whole bunch of iron. So we're going to go tab.
Thermal protection falling.
See, so hold on. See the sentinel here? He noticed that I have sucked up that iron. And they're scanning me. I'm not being too greedy yet, so I think I'll be okay. Hello, boys. Yes, yes. Yeah, see, they're chill with me. They're okay. They're about it. Anywho, we're going to craft some stuff. So see how when it shows that the Kerite sheet is not ghosted, it's lit up? We can craft. We're going to go E to craft Kerite sheet. And again, you got to hold it down while it spins up. And same thing. We're going to make as many of these as we can. That's all we can for the moment. That's fine. I believe there's one on the ship. I know we're going to need 2 more. So let's get a little more iron. Ooh, question mark. That question mark up there is something. At a walking pace, I can get there in 2 minutes 15 seconds. If I repair the ship, I can get there much faster. But at the moment, we're not going. Alright, so that's more iron. Let's see. How many more Kerite sheets can we make? E for craft. Kerite sheet. E for craft. So I know I need 1 more Kerite sheet. That's probably just a plinth. In this early stage of the game, you end up walking around a lot. That's just a chunk of ground. Maybe you end up walking around a lot to get the resources that you need. Aha, more iron. Good. Nice. Big cave? No, not too bad. A lot of the planets you'll find in the game are very rocky and I don't want to say hilly. I'm going to say mountainous. There's not that wonderfully much variety. They're all fairly hilly. They're not like desert or ocean or things like that. Oh, look, there's another planet up there. Or our moon to this planet. Yep, see? And there's the Sentinels again looking at me. Don't worry, boys. I'm nice. Not doing anything bad. Where? Ah, there it is. I had lost it. No, there. See that white icon? That's going to show you where your ship is at all times. Ooh, what are you? I will take you. For some plants, you can gather the stuff. Thamium 9. Wait, I have to read that again. That's something you use to recharge a lot of things. Beautiful. Plutonium. We want this. This is what we're going to use to charge up our mining beam and charge the ship. Plutonium is a very, very, very useful thing. Alright, so there's our ship. Thunk. We're going to hop in our ship, and that'll help our thermal protection rise back up. See that blue bar down on the left there? That's going back up. Alright, so we have crafted a whole bunch of Kerite sheets. We can actually craft, I think, one more. I think we need one more. Alright, so now... Oh, that was quick. So the pulse engine, I got the Kerite sheets. I need zinc and iridium. Iridium is a little harder to find. So to get that, we're going to want to... We're going to want to repair our analysis. Oh, we have the power. We can rebuild it. We'll recharge that. Our scanner as well. Carbon. Oh, yeah. Actually, we don't need this. We need the scanner more. That'll help us find things. So we need to find carbon. Carbon you could usually find in plants.
Objective complete.
Repair pulse engine, refuel the launch thrusters. Yes. So we're going to find a plant. It might be that, actually. No, I think that was a silicate, wasn't it? Yeah. But if you can find the right kind of plant... Aha! No, I have to mine it. 4 carbon. Woohoo. So I got to find more little plants like that I can destroy. This is where you want to be a little careful, because destroying plant life, the Sentinels will take a bit more of a stern look at you if you do that. Alright, let's see. Do I have enough to do it now? I do. Alright. Now that the scanner is repaired, we press the C key. Why it's a C key, I don't know, but you press the C key, and it scans local environment. Alright, so red is for plutonium, blue is for silicates. So it knows we need iridium. So it's telling me to go to the blue icons. Sometimes there's one that's more like this one. This one over here, blue. But I think they're all going to be iridium. So where'd it go? I saw one over this way. I saw one over there. So now we go toward that. And this will be a bit of walking. You can hold the shift button to run, but as you see down to the right there, resource deposit detected. So that, oh, there it is. Now there's the icon. It is over there. 2 minutes. Anyway, you can hold the left shift button down, and you can run. But you see down in the bottom right corner, that little running man dude thing? Yeah, that's my stamina lowering. Ooh, what is this? Gold. Gold is good to have later. Right now, it's not a big deal. So I'm going to run over to that iridium. It's going to be a while till I get there. Oh, although while we're going, here, let's do this. Jetpack, spacebar. It doesn't help you get anywhere faster, but it'll help you if you have, like, a cliff that you're going to jump off or something. And while we're here, we have our scanner fixed. Or we have the scanner fixed. Analysis visor, I think. So that's the F key. Doop. Analyzing, and it names the trees and bushes and animals and all those things. But you want to do that periodically, because especially when you get to a new planet, because you can get rewards for those things. Life support power low. Alright, so we're going to go tab. I'm going to go to the exosuit, life support. Click, and we have carbon, thamium 9. We're going to use thamium 9. Click. And the exosuit hazard protection. I don't have anything. Zinc, titanium, or shielding shard. So that's okay. We'll survive. We'll probably find a cave on the way, actually. See, this is where you use the suit just to kind of pop over bigger things. Your character is fairly robust. You can deal with, you know, decent falls. Not from too high, but some falls. Let's scan as we're moving. Will it? Will it let me? Not really. Let's stop moving then. Maybe it's confused. Here. Kind of reminds me of a pine tree. Conifers. I think I scanned those. You, though, I haven't scanned you. There it is. In the options screen, though, you can get money for every single one of those. You... No, simple grasses aren't something to scan. And as Scott Manley says, welcome to a universe of unpronounceable things. Whoop. Here, oh, yep, there goes another ship. Ah, so there, that cluster there is our Iridium. Ooh. Hard fall there. It's useful to scan once in a while because you can find things like that. So like gold or zinc, something. Zinc, good, we need some zinc. Ooh, and I saw that square stuff down there. You're often going to find... Oop, oop, oop. Boop, 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 boop. I'm walking on a wall, look at that. And this is Chrysonite. Yeah. Anywho, cargo drops are always helpful. Okay, a shielding plate, awesome. More plutonium, is that it? Oh, there's one. And more plutonium. Typically, these little guys, little red things, are going to be some plutonium. Alright, so we've got some zinc. We also have a shielding plate, though, so we can use... Shielding plate, awesome. We want to save the zinc because we're going to need that to repair the ship. I have just enough, I believe, to... Oop. I'm too far away, but I have just enough zinc. Beautiful. So we just need the Iridium now. You're probably another something. What are you? Platinum? No, not yet. Alright, so we're getting over here to the Iridium. We're still, what does it say? It's 15 seconds away. Alright. I think we're too far away to start. Oh no, we're close enough to start blasting it. That's cool. So it shows up with this white 2D grid because I've recently scanned it. Well, and because it knows that I need it. Let me check something real quick. Ooh, okay, so we're going to have lots of space for Iridium. That's cool. But we're going to go ahead and transfer some of these things back to the ship. You can always transfer stuff back to the ship. You too. Cool. Now we'll have plenty of space for Iridium. Large part of the game, resource management. Inventory management. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to start over with a new game, partly to show y'all folks out on the internet what's going on, but also because I want to upgrade my inventory options earlier. So I can get a crap ton of Iridium here. I don't know that I'll need that much. I mean, we've got, what do we got already? We've got 208. So we need, I believe, 200. Yeah, I mean, I could click now, and I've repaired it. Whoop, and you hear that music, the piano keys? So now we are... a milestone? Maybe not. Anywho, we're going to get a little more Iridium. It's good to have. You can trade it. Oh, there it goes. Journey, milestone accomplished. You can keep collecting Iridium in the meantime, though. They're a little bit annoying when it goes letterbox like that. Ooh, starship repair. Yay. But there's loads of milestones. They pop up fairly frequently, and they get over. That's fine. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's see. Ship is that away. 2 minutes. So, let's see. The ship is all repaired. I need to fuel them. Pulse engine, we'll fuel that once we get into space. Launch thruster. I have plutonium on me. I'm too far away. But the multi-tool is all done. What do I have for... Ooh, the bolt caster. We're going to go ahead and do that. Basically turns the mining laser into a weapon. And the other one, aim intensity. Speed up terrain. So we need titanium, which is a little more hard to come by. Not really a huge priority right now. Plus, I aim to upgrade my multi-tool rather quickly. Alright, so because we're going uphill, I'm going to use a bit more of the what's it called? The rocket boosters? Is that what it's called? I feel really stupid for not knowing it. The jetpack. Sorry. More of the jetpack. And I have nothing to shield that. That's fine. We'll get to the ship in plenty of time. Anywho, so yeah. This is No Man's Sky. I enjoy it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think I'll record a few episodes. I've seen Quill18. What is it? He streamed it and he published those on YouTube, but he only played for a few hours. I've seen Conflict Nerd Dylan play, but he's been just like, he's like rage quit a few times. I've only seen Scott Manley do, I think, 2 episodes. I haven't seen anybody get to, like, you know, the end game of things. Let's run for a little bit just to speed this up. So I want to try to get along. Along? Why can't we all just get along? But I want to get this game somewhere. For me, you know? Because I haven't seen any of the endgame stuff. I haven't really looked all that hard. Florida. Ooh, what do you have for me? Ooh, it helped my temperature. That's cool. What's this? Chrysonite? Not yet. And this is a frozen planet. There's all kinds of variety of planet. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm going to have to snag... What are you? Zinc. Zinc is good to have for... Ooh, life stuff. Life. Sweet. So you get units just for discovering them, and then you can upload them later, and that's a thing too. Oop, okay, so bolt caster. So right now my multi-tool is set to weapon mode. X key changes it to the mining beam. Ooh, but it's running low. Let's give you a little... I didn't do much. I'm going to save the plutonium. We got a little bit. We can mine some gold. Yeah. Gets destroyed pretty quick, and you don't get that much for it. But it's something to trade in a little bit. One peculiarity about this game is the way things break up. You'll get little shards left hanging in the sky. I personally think that's a bit odd. Anywho, we're going to hop back in the ship, fuel the launch thrusters, and, oh, well... There's one other thing we're going to do real quick. Debris. I didn't interact with this because this is a pretty big plot point. There we go. Reality seems to fold in on itself. One moment I can see debris, and another a vast red orb, almost too large, too bright to behold. It knows me inside and out more than I ever could myself. Could this be the face of creation itself, or in my hazily, freshly awakened state am I being manipulated? A name burns itself into my mind. Atlas! And a request made without words that I should follow the path this being, this Atlas, has set for me. I'm going to accept the Atlas guidance, because that'll help me along the way quite a bit. I feel suffused with a warm glow of approval. I was lost, but now am found. The Atlas acknowledges my allegiance, and I feel certain that it will manifest itself again soon. So the Atlas is a fairly big plot point. Alright, let's hop back in the ship. Tab. So, launch thrusters. I can fuel you with some plutonium.
Technology recharge.
What are you? 28%. Beautiful. Just enough to make one jump and head off into
Objective
space.
complete.
So, like it said there, hold W to take off, E to initiate landing sequence. We're going to take off. W. Boom! Every time you take off, it takes 25% of that fuel that you stock into your launch thrusters. And we are now flying in the atmosphere of this planet. I'm controlling the movement, of course, with the mouse. But we're going to fly up toward space. Key to initially speed up. Journey milestone accomplished. Starship launch, yay! And you can see our HUD shows we're going just about straight up, or nearly. Pushing the shift key boosts us up faster. Alright, so we have now discovered our system, Sretelayev Kohach, in the Euclid Galaxy. Discovered by me. Yay. Alright, so throughout No Man's Sky's space, there are tons of asteroids. Ooh, big ones. Photon cannon is wonderfully, nicely charged. Ooh, gold. Alright, that's fun. S to slow down. And then, oh, nickel. Okay, nickel's a good one to have too. Nickel can be useful. We're gonna mine the nickel a bit here. And yeah, in No Man's Sky, you can fly backwards. It's fairly decently physics-based. You can press W to accelerate forward again. Most of these normal size, potato-y, or smaller looking asteroids, Thamium 9, which is what you want to refuel your ship. So you can use Thamium 9. There you go. Pulse engine. Thamium 9. Launch thruster needs plutonium. So we're going to have to land somewhere and find plutonium soon. Otherwise, things will be quite the struggle. In the meantime, though, I'm going to collect a little more Thamium 9. We're a little far away. Oh, no. Close enough. Good. More Thamium. But yeah, fortunately, fuel for your starship is quite plentiful. The asteroids in No Man's Sky are everywhere. So that part about things is a little astute. What are you? Iridium! Oh, you're good. That's kind of valuable. To fuel up on asteroids and Thamium 9. Ooh, a little bit loud. At least for me. Whoa. Fine. So we should have lots of Thamium. So that's fully charged though. We still need plutonium. So we are going to, let's see. We're going to press C for a system-wide scan and see what that reveals to us.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Okay. Incoming signal detected. Where are you? It's on that planet. Ooh, frigates. Cool. Alright. Yeah. So we just fully fueled the pulse engines. We're going to point ourselves at the beacon. and hold the spacebar. Engaging pulse engine. And the recording breaks. No. Of course, it's on the planet that is furthest away from me. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? So I think at this point, I'm going to fly to this beacon, investigate, and we'll call it a wrap for this episode. It's a bit... Oh, we're approaching 30 minutes. It's a bit long for an episode, sorry, but it was the intro to this one. And then I'm going to hunt for some plutonium to fuel my launch thruster. Otherwise, I won't be able to take off again. Kind of embarrassing if I can't, if I can't take off. All right, so we're under pulse thrust right now. When we get the atmosphere, it'll cancel that. Boom. We still got a decent speed as the planet generates itself. Re-entering the atmosphere. We're fortunately going straight down toward it, so that's good. It means we're going to get there in an optimal amount of time. Otherwise, you have to fly through the atmosphere, and that takes longer. That's kind of tedious. So it's a beacon. Whoa, E for landing. Alright. Alright. New planet. Weather, toxic dust. Sentinels, passive. Flora, fair. Fauna, moderate. So, not necessarily a planet we want to hang out on for a long, long time. Excuse me. But, there's stuff there. Oh, I can see some plutonium over there. And there's, of course, plutonium here. Alright, so this is a waypoint. It's a beacon. You can interact with this, which is great. We're going to collect our whatever we can first, though. Let's see. There's some plutonium in that. There's some plutonium in that. Another artifacty thing. Yeah, okay. Graga. And this should be help. Oh, power canister. Those are useful. Sometimes there's other things scattered around near some of these things. I don't really see much right now. So we're going to go ahead and activate this waypoint. This is going to give us a clue. It's going to send us off to find something.
Navigational data received.
Aha! It's for a settlement, I think? Or a trading post. Something useful. That away. An outpost. Alright. So, I think we're going to call it for this episode. I am going to hunt for some plutonium. And then we will take off. Oh, see, there's plutonium right there. That's easy. Anyway, I'm going to do some resourcing, gather some plutonium, fill up the launch thrusters, and then we will head out to the outpost in episode 2. Yeah, trying out New Man's Sky. Oh, outpost over there. Sorry. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like, hit subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, pass the word, and I will catch you later. Cut that episode.